Kelly, and I'm back with another layout today. So I'm scrapbooking some photos from my trip to Florida earlier this year, and I'm going to mat the photos on this lemon paper, which is from Simple Stories, Sunshine and Blue Skies, the lemonade stand paper. And there is a reason that I'm doing that. Sometimes I'll put little clues to the memory in the products I use, and like smaller things that maybe I only might recognize. And in this particular case, it's the lemon paper because I was having a gin and tonic which has a lime in it, which is a citrus fruit like a lemon, if that makes any sense to you. I know it's kind of a reach, but it is what it is. It's my scrapbook, right? So anyway, then I'm going to use a thin piece of paper behind the striped paper from Simple Stories Summer Vibes. It's the Just Beachy paper, and then both of those things will be mounted on that gorgeous ombre paper from Simple Stories Sunshine and Blue Skies. It's a sun-kissed paper, so I love that paper so much. I'm so glad I got to use this paper. So these photos were taken on my birthday when I was in Florida. We actually went to an outdoor concert, but we were very far away from actually the music itself. We were up on a balcony, so we were actually very socially distanced. I think the closest person to me was at least 10 feet away, which was really nice. There were people there unmasked, however, which was not my favorite thing, but it worked out okay. And, it is what it is. It was nice to be outside and as safe as we could be. So I'm looking at using this lemonade stand here, and I'm doing that because there's outdoor places you can get cocktails and drinks and food and that kind of stuff here. So that's why I'm looking at using that. And then I love this VW bus die cut as well. And it's just it's a very beachy vibe at this place. So that's why I'm using the VW. And then there's a little sign there that says summer fun. Now, it wasn't exactly summer. It certainly felt like summer to me coming from cold Wisconsin in January. So this is actually on my birthday. So I'm going to add those pieces in. All of those die cuts there came from the Sunshine and Blue Skies bits and pieces, which is what they call their die cuts. So I'm loving that I got to use that really big die cut, both of those two really big die cuts. Now, all along I had planned to use that lemonade stand also for my journaling, by the way. So that's what I'm doing now is I saved some 3x4 cards here where I won't use the front side of them, but the back side is just either dots or graph paper. And so that's what I'm doing there. I'm popping that in. And I actually have not journaled on that yet. It's kind of rare for me not to, but I think I was doing a lot of layouts on this day over this weekend and just forgot to journal. So I will come back and do that before I get them in my book because I want to tell a little bit of the story of these photos. So part of the story there is the cocktail and the distance and that kind of thing. So I want to make sure that that's on this page somewhere because it's important. It's certainly different than any other year I've been there. So then I have some more die cuts here. I have that Life is Better in flip-flops, which, because we could wear them because it was warm enough to do that. And then just that little lemon slice there, again, referring back to my lime, even though it's not a lime, I know, but my scrapbook. So anyway, so I have that there. And that's the Life is Better piece, by the way, is a sticker. I forgot that from the Sunshine and Blue Skies combo cardstock stickers. It's not a die cut. Okay, so then I really like this little like glass of lemonade in sort of the mason jar, but it's not going to work, even though I really love it and wanted to get it on there, but it did not. So adding a little lemon, again, a little lemon die cut there, referring back to that. And if nothing else, those are very tropical and definitely associate them with Florida. When my grandparents were still alive and living in Florida, they had lemon trees in their yard. So it was very cool to go there in the winter and to be there to harvest them. And then my grandmother would make fresh squeezed lemonade. So I definitely associate lemons with Florida in my life. So then I'm kind of looking at adding some things with dimension. So I'm going to go through and add some of these flower stickers from the Sunshine and Blue Skies combo cardstock stickers. And I'll add at least one in each of the clusters here. Just, you know, beachy, Florida vibe. And then I'm just adding a little bit of foam tape behind them so that I've got some dimension in at least one of the things in these clusters here. And I have a perfect place for a bigger title over the top there. I could do some sort of title right over the top of the lemon paper, or the striped paper actually, but I decided not to. I'm just going to leave it as it is. So now I'm looking at putting some of the flowers into this third cluster here. And I have a navy and a kind of a corally color there. So I'm trying to get different colors. As I'm looking at this though, I think there's too much coral down in that cluster, so I'm looking for a different flower and I find a yellow one. So that's what I'm going to end up using there instead. Again, when I'm doing clusters, the things in all these clusters are, none of them are the same, but I'm pulling in colors and pulling colors across my layout to help things come together. So now again, usually at the end, I like to add some sort of dot or different kind of texture into this. So I have these Queen & Company iridescent bubbles and they're in red, but they really look very corally versus actual red. They're more of an orangey color. So I think that's a great thing because not only is it that different texture, but it's a really different texture because they're kind of shiny and reflective, and they were the perfect finishing touch for this layout. So just 3 in each area, if I could decide where to put that one anyway. Sometimes it shouldn't take as much time as it does to make those choices, but it does. And like I said, if you wanted to, this would be a great, right across the top of that lemon paper would be a great place for the title. Like, you know, I could do like music and cocktails, or live music would be good because it's been... yeah, I haven't seen live music since I was here a year ago. So that was really special. All right, so I'm just going to get a few more things glued down. So coming up will be a still shot and a couple of the detail shots. Hope you guys are all well, and as soon as I finish this, anyway, I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.